Welcome to another episode of Based on a Drue Story, Season 3, you know what I mean? And in this episode, we're going to talk about toxic love.
Ain't even worth it. I don't deserve it.
Respectfully. Okay. Tell them. Mankind. So could will and me. No. Ricardo, Drue. Tell them I'm me.
So people, we are in Trinidad. It is 2021 and we are having a lime at the house. Myself, Pretty, Patrice, Aloyd, a few other people, we're having a good time. We're, just doing what we do usually. So I'm looking, because at this point in time I'd have released Homesick, Change the World, Southman, and the songs are reaching to a certain level, but they're just not pushing over that threshold. So I'm looking for something. I'm trying to figure out what else can I do, what next?
Ricardo and I didn't even know the direction, especially me. I didn't even know the direction I wanted to go. Musically, I was stuck. And we're very weird. Similar, but weird. When we're vibing or being creative, we're very quiet. And, he would go quite to the back. And I would go in the bedroom, trying to figure out ourselves.
Patrice is telling me, given the last couple of years of your career, you're doing well. Stop stressing, stop looking for it will come, wherever. But I don't want to hear that. I am looking for that next record to push it over the top. So we're having a conversation and Pretty is talking to me about a situation that he would have experienced, and something was going on between that couple. And I remember Pretty saying to me like, yo, that's toxic. And I was like, toxic? Now, and I've always heard the term, I've even heard people reference it where I'm concerned, and I hear people talking about it, but for some reason it resonated with me at that point in time. So it like a bomb went off in my head. I decided to leave the line and I went in a secluded area in the back of the house where I could just, sit down, look at the stars and just focus. While I was doing that, this melody came into my head.
They say we toxic, yeah. And I looking at him because he was a little high. And listening to the song have a real vibe. I was like, yeah, I think you're on to something.
I'm feeling good about myself. I put down the idea. I don't really write, so I stored it in my head. And I'm on the computer and I just, looking around YouTube, doing my little research, doing my homework, seeing what's popping, what's not in terms of the music industry. And I come across this rhythm called the Cabana rhythm. He
wrote the song actually on a rhythm. Not this original rhythm. He wrote the song on another rhythm. And I said, Rick, I think this song suits Steven's rhythm. And he's like, you think so, Gail? Or you think I should go on and literally produce the song over? I was like, nah, the rhythm, that's it.
So I go to sleep that night now and I wake up the next morning, thank God, and something just tells me, ask Patrice to be on the record. So I say, Patsy, you wanna try this record with me?
Here in Toxic, the topic of the song, I was kind of iffy, because I didn't know how the people would take it. I was like kind of in and out. But we decided to move forward with the project. It was a task. And I say a task because we're two creatives, we're strong-headed, we're going back and forth. But we made it happen. I remember preparing for Toxic.
We set the date. I say, Patsy, we should release it on the 14th of February for Valentine's Day. She says, let's do it. And then she gets involved and her machinery, her team, everything, they got behind the record and we released the record. And it went from 0 to 100 like that.
Toxic Love, it blew my mind away, it blew me away. It was an instant hit from the moment we released it, and it's now the #1 streaming record. I feel honored, I feel proud not just for myself, but for him. You know, I've seen him work so hard. I've seen him put in so much work and so much effort. And to see the product from where it was to where it is now is really, really amazing to see.
Toxic Love was that song that I needed to push over the envelope. And it came so simply. It came from just being in a conversation. So thanks to Patsy, thanks to Pretty, thanks to Steven, thanks to the whole team, management, Rhythm Stream, everybody. And of course, and most importantly, thanks to you. Alright?
Ain't even worth it. I don't deserve it.
Respectfully.
Just being honest.
Okay.
You
Tell them.
haven't
Yeah,
earned
yeah.
it.
Mankind. So could will and me. No. Ricardo, Drue.
Thank you for watching another episode of Based on a Drue Story. This is season 3. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. www.youtube.com/It's Drue Music. Get it, lock it, load it, subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notifications. Love ya.